Thank you for taking the time to click on lore. We hope you enjoy the show. Don't forget to like and subscribe here and follow us on Twitch at www.twitch.tv/slipperysteve.
Unlike most stories you've heard or seen before, this is a story that begins with an unexpected twist. 3 unsuspecting individuals living the normal day-to-day lives, each encountered with a strange accented man stepping from a mysterious vocal booth that randomly appeared from nowhere. And before our victims of random adventure could comprehend what was going on, they were whisked away in the mysterious man's mysterious machine. Welcome, adventurers, to the Forgotten Realms, to a world where adventure awaits, mystery is abundant, and danger lurks. What will become of these few? What shenanigans will ensue? Find out in A New Horizon.
Boom, we are live, I think. Maybe. Yes, testing. 1, 2. Hey, the mic is working. So hi, I'm Chris Ferguson, and I am joined by a bunch of awesome people over here. This is L.O.R.E. Probably should intro that first. Yeah, League of Rolling Expeditioners. And we are back on our Thursday night to continue our campaign called A New Horizon. You just saw the intro video, which where we rolled first this time so that we can just skip right to all the good stuff and avoid all the awkward, weirded stuff that I was doing before because I'm weird and awkward. Alright, so hi, I'm seeing chat pop up already. Break some dice, guys. Hey, hello, Nancy Drew. Never say dice. Yay. So, hey, anyway, let me let the players introduce themselves, starting with Jody.
Hey, I'm Jody. I play Thera Terradane. She is a Earth Genasi fighter.
Awesome. And Tony.
I'm Tony. I play Errata-Window Greenfold. He is an Aasimar paladin.
Window.
I'm Roxanne, and I play Adrian James John Arrington, who is a human bard.
All right, and last but not least, Justin.
I'm Justin. I play Halamir, a half-elf wizard.
Sweet. And so we're trying things a little bit differently this time around. So we got the intro video already out of the way, and let's just dive right into recaps, which I will no longer be doing. Yay! So Tony, take it away.
Last time we started in Clark's cave, where the group decapitated the defeated leader and Eradwin healed Sildar. We dropped off Clark's head, found our horses, and set off on our trip to Phandalin. Along the way, Sildar explained that Gundren had a map to the lost mines of Phandalin, but it was taken when Gundren was taken captive by the chief of the Cragballs. Sildar also mentioned a mysterious figure known as the Black Spider, and informed us of the other 2 Rockseeker brothers, Nundro and Tharden. Thera met some wolf friends, Halamir learned of Adrian's ghostly companion, and Eradwin had a nightmare about a great battle involving a celestial. Once arriving in Phandalin, Sildar left the group to seek out a contact, and we delivered the cart to an aged human shopkeeper named Elmar. When we visited the blacksmith, where we met another Rockseeker brother, Nundro. After wandering around town for a bit, we found ourselves at our destination, the Stonehill Inn, and that's where we are now.
I'm just so proud. Thank you. That was really good.
Well done.
Somebody did their homework. They took more notes than I do. So yeah, there we go. We'll just dive right in. We got the party where they left off. At the Stonehill Inn, and they had just sat down to order, it was midday, so I think it was lunch-ish, like a late lunch, and I believe you guys already made your orders, but if you guys want to retro that and do that again, we can, because I forget what you ordered.
Well, I don't think Roxanne still needs pineapple.
I don't know, maybe Adrian still wants those exotic fruits because,
Maybe.
like, why not? I mean,
Maybe he does.
Like, what, you guys don't eat exotic fruit at every meal? Like, what do you eat, potatoes?
I'll tell you what. So we'll do it like this. The barmaid comes back and she brings like an actual menu down, and it says, like, it has the food and drink pretty cut and dry, and then meals and food and drink. It's very small. It's like ale, banquet for the whole table, bread, cheese, meat, wine, and finer wine. It's really basic.
And 1 pineapple.
Yeah.
I look at the menu and I look up at the waitress and I say, yes. And I just give them the menu back.
Okay, yeah, she looks at you very confused. Okay.
Are you paying?
Well, I like
Adrian?
this. The items are all okay. I approve the items. You can bring the items now.
Oh,
Okay.
sweetie, it doesn't work that way. You point on, you tell me what you want, and I bring that for you.
I see just a regular lunch menu here. Just everything.
Hmm.
Barmaid, we'll have a meat and cheese plate and a bottle of wine for the table, and then we'll order from there.
Okay, fair enough.
That seems like not enough food.
Let's
Well, we can always order
settle
seconds.
for a bit. See what happens.
Ah, I see. This is the way the poor people eat.
Oh.
Yes.
You have limited
Yeah.
selection because you don't work hard enough
Limited gold.
to eat. Okay. Oh, she's okay. Well, this is very interesting, though. It's interesting.
So, what does everybody have? Anything to drink?
Well, wine. Although ale would be appreciated.
Thought I ordered a whiskey last time, so I'll get another whiskey.
Okay.
Wine for me.
All right.
Oh, sure.
She brings she writes everything down, and again, when she comes back, she looks at you again, Thera, and she's like, "Are you sure? You look really familiar."
I've been here before.
Okay. I can't put the. All right, I'll bring your stuff back, and then she dives back, and then leaves you guys alone for a few minutes if you wanted to chat and hang out for a bit.
So we have to go back to the blacksmith after this, right? Or are we going? Are we going
Next
to bed?
morning.
Next in the morning.
We
Okay.
literally
You
just
need
gave
to
him more
leave
stuff.
time
I don't think
to
he's
the-
that fast.
Man to construct the armor.
He said he was a really good guy. I thought he could get it done by now.
Clearly, you don't have experiences with blacksmith. Does your family not just buy you a new armor every week when
No
you get the
fam-
scratch?
No family at all.
I don't know. Did you disown
That's a
them,
no.
emancipated, or
Disown for the most part. We don't need to go down that road though. It's a very ugly of a road.
okay, abandoned child? Got it.
And I just start drinking more whiskey at the moment.
Abandoned child.
You
Where
make
was I?
notes on this?
I make notes in my head so that I don't forget. It's important to know things about people because in that way you can bring up the things to get things.
Wow, way to show your hand.
Do you not do that? Is it not a
like
normal
regularly.
thing?
That's
Just like
not
Adrian
a
to bring
thing.
up old shit. Man.
It's very common. If you don't, information is power. A little less than money, but pretty close to money.
Adrian, you've had a very interesting upbringing.
I think it was pretty average. But I don't know many people.
Everyone always thinks it's average.
Yes,
I
you
don't
know,
think there's
it's
anything average about that.
how were you raised?
Very simply.
Oh, did you only have 2 maids?
I had no maids.
Did you live in the garbage?
No,
Who cleaned then?
I did.
You clean after yourself.
You're the maid.
Well, no, I had chores as a child. Everyone I knew had chores.
That just sounds like slavery. Which is good for business, but not good for family.
I won't dispute that. I certainly felt like a maid when my parents asked me to. But, you know, it
Yes.
builds character.
You definitely have an interesting character.
Thank you.
I noticed you gave money back. That was very weird.
I felt we were cheating him. That did not feel good to me.
You don't like money?
I like money fine. I like money that I have earned.
Is this like charity? Charity? I heard about it.
We worked. We agreed on a price. We got paid. There wasn't any reason to be paid more.
I don't understand.
Radwin, what are you up to?
I'm just listening. I'm just taking it all in.
Okay.
This is very entertaining.
Very, very entertaining.
So while you guys are having this conversation, the actual the bartender herself, or not bartender, the bar's maid, she comes back and she hands everybody their drinks, the wine, the ales. What was it, Justin or Halamir?
Whiskey.
Whiskey. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure.
Might as well just keep them coming. This
Shit
is
is
going to
on-
be an entertaining conversation.
The stuff is on tap. And so she hands down a plate of like meat and cheeses and various different things and bread, and she looks and she goes back to Thera again and she says, "I knew it now." She goes, you were here with oh god, what is his name? Darren. You were here with Darren, weren't you?
Yes.
Is that like an ex-boyfriend of yours, or?
No, more like a mentor. He's one of your kind. Well, close.
We don't say your kind around here.
Well, people say it to me all the time, so.
Fair enough. I'll allow it.
Darren's actually a pretty good friend of mine, and I promised him that if I ever saw you again, I would deliver a message for you.
Oh?
And she hands you a note, and she looks over at the table. Is there anything else I can get you guys, or are you gonna be good for a while?
This is good for me.
I'll probably take one more of these.
I just gave you a full one.
He's an alcoholic.
It's been a long day.
Okay, she takes.
You delivered a cart.
She takes,
It was a hell of a cart.
She takes
Well,
your
to
drink.
be fair, we had to handle Sildar too, who is
People
a
died.
All right, that would drive someone to drink, yes.
People
I'll
died
give you that.
delivering that cart.
Yeah, she takes your empty glass and walks it back. As
I
you.
read the note.
What? Oh yeah, absolutely.
The note.
Yeah, go for it.
Is Darren your boyfriend? Lover?
No.
A
Friend.
strange lover?
No. You have a very active imagination.
Well, when you're alone most of the time, you spend a lot of time in your mind. that or reading books, but eventually you read all the books.
All right. No, he was more of a mentor, a teacher.
Ah,
So,
He's quite a bit older than I am.
sorry. I didn't
that's
mean to-
okay. I see arranged marriages with much older and younger people every day. Well, not
Yeah.
every day, because I've been with you guys the last
Every
couple of
day.
days.
It was not an arranged marriage.
So what's this, Darren? What's the message?
I'm reading it.
Yep.
I don't know what it says.
So
yet.
as you open it and read it, it says, Thera, it's been a while, and tell me of your adventures of Neverwinter. Did you become part of the Order of the Gauntlet? ? Please see me at my cottage near the apple orchard as soon as possible. And
okay.
and then it just says Darren
Well,
E. Dot
D. Okay.
heart miss you XOXO babe. Kidding. I'm kidding. It's like shit got weird.
Yeah, no. Well, I would like to visit him if that's all right with you. If he has something of urgency that he wants to talk with me about.
It's
Or
not
not right this second.
Yeah. It's not like
tomorrow.
yeah, I mean he left it with Elsa.
That's what I was gonna say. How long has she had this note for?
Yeah.
Yeah, with
How do
no
we know
time
he's still the
expectation.
orchards or
Yeah.
Right, so he
Just while we're here, I
yeah.
would like to visit him before we head off again. I was supposed to go to Neverwinter, but the goblins got to me first.
fair enough.
Yeah, that's
So,
a real life thing.
I didn't accomplish what I meant to. But I can perhaps still help him.
Did you tell that to your clients when you submit a audition late? I was
The
on my
goblins
way,
got
but
me.
the goblins got me.
Yeah, that's what I tell them.
They're
And
like,
then
oh,
they think I'm
D&D.
crazy, and it's like,
Acceptable.
yeah.
So, yeah, you tuck the note away, and Elsa has already gone off to refill a drink. As you guys
I
are...
start eating.
Yeah,
They're
sure.
as hungry.
Absolutely, go for it. Chow down.
I'm just picking at it.
You...
She makes herself a sandwich.
Hey, yeah, totally doable. Bread,
It's
cheese,
pretty
and meat.
big.
You take half the loaf, one half, the other half. You're not gonna eat this, right? Hump.
You know, brontosaurus.
Yep. Subway, Jared's way. But...
Can I get a look around the tavern just to see what other kind of interesting characters there are?
Absolutely. Go ahead and give me a perception check. First roll of the night.
That's 6 + 2, 8.
8. It's not that crowded. A little dim for the day. You notice some characters. Actually, one. Let's see. You notice a woman behind the bar talking with Elsa, and you notice like a mother and a son sitting at a table eating, and
I raised my eyebrow at that.
mother and the son.
Yeah, bring a child into a tavern.
Oh well,
Interesting.
it's a tavern
during the
inn,
day.
so yeah, there's not
It's like taking your kid to the
restaurants in
brewery
D&D.
during lunch.
There's no restaurants in D&D, man. There's like
There's no
inns,
Chili's.
taverns, yeah. Anyway, so yeah, and then you see, let's see, you also see a gentleman making his way towards you with a full glass of whiskey in his hand.
My kind of guy.
And is there anything that you wanted to do with that, Eredwin? Besides just kind of take it in?
I was just seeing what options I had.
Okay.
You know what I mean? See if there was anybody else to interact with that wasn't sitting at the table.
Oh, are you getting up?
He's bored with us already.
Yeah.
I was looking around to see if there was anything interesting that I wanted to get up for.
Okay. Yeah, you see like I said, like an old farmer-looking dude in one corner, Elsa and another older lady behind the bar talking, miner-looking dude sitting in another corner, the son and his mother, and another woman sitting alone at a table. And then again, you got the one guy approaching.
Cool.
Do we all see this guy approaching here?
Yeah,
Okay.
Easily. He just gets up, or not gets up. He walks up and he's human male, say average height. Walks up, hands you your drink, Halamir, and he says, "Greetings to the Stonehill Inn. I'm Toblin Stonehill. I'm the proprietor here. So what brings you in town? Hello, Thera." He nods at you. "Sorry, Elsa didn't notice you right away."
All right. We were relaxing. And this is very good food, thank you.
Oh, well, thank you very much. I actually slaved on that myself. Yeah, meat and cheese. And then he leans in and whispers, and he's like, "It's all just frozen in the back. Just heat it up."
Gross.
So he looks expectantly at the rest of you,
That is
Just-
very obvious.
wondering what what brought you guys here. I guess his curiosity would probably have stirred from seeing Thera and how a proprietor would be very familiar with the people that go in and out, because it's not the type of town where people just come and go. If you came, you came for a reason, and if you came back, you came for a reason, so.
Well,
Gotcha.
I got waylaid by goblins, and these folk helped me out.
Yes, and then we
Right.
got a deal to escort Sildar back here in exchange for money and information.
Right, so, you, say you were doing business in here then?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. Well,
He
give you a
checks
little...
that off of his notepad. He has a business box and a personal box, and he checks business.
This is a pleasure.
Well, he pulls up a spare chair from another table and sits on it backwards and leans in. And he goes, "Well, not that you asked, but I actually came to Phandalin to prospect myself, but soon realized after a bit of time that I knew a lot more about running an inn than actually about mining. So
It's completely different business model. Of course, it wouldn't be the same thing.
right,
You
exactly.
will make
See,
more
that's-
money servicing the people prospecting than prospecting.
That's what I told.
Unfortunately.
That's what I told my wife,
Actually-
Chelena, back there. She
Mining
wanted
is
me to
much more
slave over the
profitable,
rocks.
but you need slaves. But yes, okay.
What's up with you and slaves?
Really just on the slaves today.
So,
They're very useful workers.
And maids. And yeah, okay.
The maids we pay
Goblin,
very well too.
Do you have staff or slaves here?
I know
Probably staff. There's more regulations than inns.
these are what we prefer to call employees.
I'm sure they prefer that too.
It's they make their coin from the day.
Yes,
don't
but
forget to tip.
slaves, you feed them and you house them. So really, the difference is not that much.
He looks a little offended. Then he sits down and just starts rubbing his brow a little bit. You see, you notice a real troubled, angry face come over him.
Are you all right?
Well, might as well just come out with it. Listen, have you heard of the Red Brands?
I say we have.
Did you
Have
say
we?
brains?
The Red Brands. Red
They're a
Brands.
mercenary company, aren't they?
Like the cereal? Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
They're a big K.
The Red K brand.
Yeah.
Not Raisin Brands.
They go
Is
by
it
Levi's.
B-R-A-I-N-S or B-R-A-N-S?
R-E-D-B-R-A-N-D-S. Red Brands. I don't know why I'm slipping my tongue.
Brands.
Red
They're a
Brands, yeah.
mercenary band, aren't they?
And he taps his nose.
What
Not
trouble
in
do you have with
excitement, but
these?
just kind of, and he goes on and just says he's lot of wankers. Just, I'm sick of them. The townsman, he just lets them go about and muck about the town and do whatever they want, and all what they keep doing is terrorizing the town. And like I said,
Criminals are the worst.
yeah, right. And Harbin Wester, the townmaster, he's done nothing to curtail them at all. And he leans in for it, but you haven't heard me complain about nothing, okay? Because
You won't say anything.
they could possibly cause some issues here, and they tend to stay down at the other tavern, which is good for me. Keeps me wife and my child safe, and that's good, right?
Who's in charge of the Red Brands?
That's a good question.
Criminals
Probably-
are usually too stupid to be organized.
Probably have to ask around to get those kind of details,
These
but
criminals are different.
Isn't that what we're doing? Asking around. Asking around.
It's okay.
Is there
Okay.
anybody else that we can ask?
Can I look around with perception to see who else is in here?
Yep, sure. Go ahead. Give me a perception check.
Never mind, that's an 8.
Oh, you rolled an 8 too. That's
Yeah.
you guys and your twin die
The same thing.
every time. Yeah, you see the same thing I explained earlier.
Yeah.
So-
I was hoping I could roll high and see one random person that we didn't know about.
That had a red brand. Nice try.
So, Thera, have you seen Darren lately?
No, I will go see him tomorrow.
Ooh.
Today, tomorrow, whatever.
Meeting
I'm
in the
sure.
orchard.
I'm sure he's just down there bustling around in the orchard.
He keeps himself busy.
Right.
But he does.
Well, listen, if you new folks aren't familiar with the Red Brands, let me just tell you, keep your nose down to the ground and watch your backs, because he's a nasty bunch of lot, and if you ask me, I wouldn't mind if someone came along and just ridded the town of all of them.
How many are there in the town right now?
Hard to tell.
Of the Red Brands, I mean.
I couldn't tell you really, honestly. I'd say at least more than 10 for sure.
All right.
Maybe in the 20s.
Mm-hmm.
Would you happen to know where their headquarters are?
That I don't know. I'm sorry, mate.
But you did say they hang out in the other inn, yes?
They,
What is the other inn's name?
that's a good question. He kind of
The
blanks out.
Phandalin Inn 2.
Yeah. Unprepared DM. As
Is
you guys
it
are talking
Rock
about
Hill
it,
Inn?
as you guys, actually, let me see if I can pull up the map, because that'll be like a real quick cheat. the sleeping giant, he says. The sleeping giant, he says in his own voice. As he's talking about it though, he's apparently raised his voice enough for oddly enough, the kid that's sitting with his mom's ear perks up, and Adrian, you catch this, we'll just say.
Okay, I make note of the boy to recognize him.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, mental memory if ever he changes spot. But I will look back at buddy who was talking to us that I already forgot his name.
Oh, yeah. Toblin.
Toblin.
Stonehill, yep.
And I will say, would you say that the person or people that would get rid of this criminal nuisance would be considered like heroes?
Oh yeah, I can imagine if someone ridded this town of them, they'd be heroes for life.
Good to know, thank you.
Absolutely. So, yeah, mum's the word, okay? But keep an eye open and nose to the ground.
Do you have
eyes on your
chocolate?
back. Chocolate?
Thank you for the warning.
Oh, never mind. I don't need your chocolate.
I can check on the back to see if we have any cacao.
No, it won't be
Is there a parrot
necessary.
in here?
Yes, parrots. And pineapples. Parrots that
I didn't
eat
notice the
pineapples.
kinku when I looked around.
So yeah, he dips off, and you just see Elsa kind of. He goes back behind the bar, talking to his wife, Trelena, that he had mentioned, and you see the just general people just kind of shuffling around. Elsa's moving in between tables, bringing food and drinks back and forth. And it's just a pretty chill atmosphere at the moment.
So I guess we should ask around, ask around about these red brands.
Perhaps we could ask around, but perhaps Darren has some more information for us when we see him tomorrow.
Give me a history check, Thera.
Sure. Just
Also, what time of day is it?
It's
like
say
midnight,
like
right?
2-ish, 3 o'clock.
Oh,
yeah.
I rolled a natural 20, which is good because I have a +0 in history.
Awesome. So then, yeah, I mean, I just wanted to get you to roll something. So that would, God, with a natural 20, how do you reward that?
What
Man,
were
you go
wanting to
back in
find
time.
out?
Yeah.
It all went flashing through my head in
Yep.
gorgeous detail.
You remember things in detail.
Yeah.
Because you really paid attention.
You specifically remember Darren and you having almost this same exact conversation about how he is just infuriated with the fact that this town is kind of being taken over and ran by a bunch of Proud Boys. And, I mean, Red Brands. And that Harbin Wester, the town master, is the cowardly, like, mayor of the town that isn't doing a thing about it. You also remember that he said if you ever come back, it would definitely be... If you ever came back from Neverwinter as a part of the guild thing...
Order of the Gauntlet. Yeah.
That it would be something to consider if you guys could rally a party together.
Oh. Okay, well, I'll relate this to my fellow table mates here.
Cohorts.
My cohorts.
Very good information to know.
So I think Darren would be behind us if we decided to do something like this, but he's been retired for a very long time.
That old, eh?
You know, if you looked at him, you wouldn't know. It's the elf thing. But
Ah.
he's pretty old.
I see. Is the kid sitting alone?
No, he's sitting with his mother. Yep.
Okay. I'll be right back, guys. I want to go see them.
Is there anybody else that wanted to do anything specific before we jump to that?
I'm good.
Having my ale and eating my sandwich.
Yeah.
I know you're itching to do something.
What's up, around?
I might go talk to that farmer guy that's sitting in the corner. Just to see if maybe he's had any run-ins with these red brands.
Okay. All right. So you're headed to the farmer guy sitting in the one corner by himself. I don't know why my voice is. I guess I'm just prepared to do the farmer voice. And then and Adrian, you are on your way over elsewhere because you said you were just getting up, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So what we'll try to do is like balance a little bit of Adrian, Eradowin, and then Thera and Halamir sitting at the table. So go ahead, Adrian.
How old is the woman, the mother?
With a quick glimpse, you would ballpark it between like or late 30s, early 40s.
Okay, so totally appropriate.
Yeah, the kid's
flirt level. Okay.
Can we get a thickness check?
And what check?
Boo! Disqualified.
And as I walk by, I steal a glance at the lady, and then if she looks at me, I'll look back again, but then look back, like the whole like looking away and then looking.
Oh, you're playing coy.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's break out the dice for coy. I'm missing a die. I'm so upset, and it's a metal one. The cat knocked it off, and it never came back. All right. What are the stats for a single mom? All right.
Single. Okay, cool.
I didn't say single. You just assume it.
It's okay.
So
who would say no to either?
Yeah, she. You walk by and you do the little glimpse, and it does catch her eye.
Which is your thing.
After a bit of coy, then I just go and I say, "My apologies, madame, but I just cannot stay away to such sublime beauty. You caught my eye from across the room, and I must ask, may I sit with you?"
She looks flustered immediately, blushes, and you get the sense that it's been a while, and she pushes her son over, like boom, like with her hip, just boom. Yes, please.
She's thick for sure.
Sit down, sure.
Oh,
Mind you, viewers.
Is that your little brother?
Adrian, by the way, is a very handsome, charming dude. Anybody watching, so a little hard to resist on the eyes. Okay.
Oh yeah, I am pretty charming.
Just wait until he starts talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? Oh
Yeah.
my.
If he's quiet.
She looks at you and she says, "Well, thank you?" ? Like,
It's my pleasure. I take her hand and I, give her a kiss on the hand, the whole like intense thing, and I say, "Oh, and this child, it is your little brother."
when you take the hand and kiss it, you taste a little bit of dirt on the hand.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't notice that to the best of Adrian's abilities.
Sure. And what were you saying? You kiss her hand and...
Is that your little brother?
You. Wow, I haven't heard that one in a while. No, this is my son, Pip. Pip, say hello to the handsome young man.
Oh, but this child is much too old to be your son.
He looks at you guys.
I'm only 12.
Yes, but what are you, like 27? Ma'am?
Oh,
Ma'am?
yeah. And go ahead. Of course I'm 27. And Pip goes,
Mom, you just turned 40 yesterday.
and she like looks at him, gives that like, shut the hell up, you little cock blocker.
Adrian laughs a bit and then goes, well, you don't look a day over 27.
Oh, why thank you. What brings you over to our table?
Well, obviously your beauty. Also,
Flattering.
I can only admire the force of mothers and caretakers. The way you are handling this child, it is such a force of character. My mother was a very strong woman that took very well care of me and always encouraged me to be a great man. And what can I say? I am a lover of women.
Give me a perception check.
It's a 4.
Yeah, you don't notice Pip dipped off.
The child?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he dipped off. We're gonna cut to Aradowin real quick on your way to the table where the farmer is. You see a like a young child, maybe 12-ish, kind of awkwardly upset, like this weird, like what the hell's going on, and just kind of like bustling to the whatever you would call the restroom area, and just bumps into you, kind of shoulders you, and he like gives you a little bit of an attitude, like,
Watch it. Because that's what he says. Watch it. Tough guy, watch it. Boom. Catch my elbow, you big loaf.
just keeps going.
What is your problem?
He just keeps going. You're making your way to the farmer. You see a older gentleman, gray hair, straw-ish hat, and like overall type outfit, like typical cliche farmer in a fantasy RPG.
Is he like old, or is he just like an older dude, like 40s, 50s?
No, he's like retired old, should be retired old, but still keeps at it. You know, because if he don't, okay, Martha's gonna whip him good. You approach this table.
Hail and well met.
And he's like spills part of his mug. Jesus, I thought people stopped doing that years ago. What do you want?
I was just looking for some friendly conversation.
Well, give me a persuasion check.
Persuasion check.
Yeah, you startled him. But hey, at least he's not a bugbear with an axe and
16.
You know, hey,
that's good.
Greetings and well met.
16.
All right, 16. Yeah, that'll do it. He looks a little confused, but he says, "Well, why the hell not? You only live once, right?"
That's correct. As far as you know.
He looks really confused.
So what's your name?
I'm Old North. I'm the farmer here in town. What's your name?
My name's Aradowin. I'm a traveling adventurer.
Radowindo. Got it.
That's correct.
Adventurer, you say? Oh, that's something. He looks in his drink.
So, Northram, what do you farm?
Hydroponics. You know, just a general food like potatoes and
so you're one of them food farmers.
Dr. Dre beets.
I see.
Anything you can smoke?
Yeah. Just keep the town bustling with anything that I can farm, really. Cabbage, carrots, potatoes. Yeah. You name it, I've grown it.
Wow.
I know. That's what I told Martha. But she don't
That's
listen.
awesome.
She don't let me stop.
That sounds a little bit like slavery, too. Hey, there's everywhere.
Jesus Christ. I'm not going to escape the stream with you.
So listen, Northrum, I was talking to old Toblin over there, and I kind of hushed down, and he was telling us about the Red Brands. Now, is that a group that you've had any run-ins with?
You see his big furry eyebrow raise up, and like the pale of his eyes, old age, like just stare right through your soul. He's like, and he leans forward and he's like, them damn Red Brands, they gotta go. They've been terrorizing my farm and taking whatever they want, whenever they want. It's just, why is my accent changing? Oh, God!
Do you have any idea where they come from?
I wouldn't know, but Sister Gariel, she oversees the Shrine of Luck. She might know something. Maybe if you go visit her down by the shrine, she could give you some answers. Brrr! I gotta keep remembering old.
Just random old man noises.
Stuff just starts popping.
You just hear like random wind breaking, and he's like, "That wasn't me." Always blaming it on the other guy.
Well, Northrum, I appreciate the conversation, and you take care of yourself.
As you get up, your one hand like on the table, like he grasps it tightly and slams it down, and and then smoothly rubs it up and down. Now, this is not going where you think it's going, folks. Yeah, he looks at you and he says, "Go to the temple, find Sister Gariel. You'll get your answers there."
We'll take care of this problem for you. And then I go back to the table.
Cool. Cut to the table real quick. Thera and Halamir, what are you guys up to?
So I noticed that kid bumped into Radwin. I was giving him a hard time.
No, you didn't.
So I didn't notice that?
Oh, did you?
Sure.
You did get an 8.
Yeah.
That was a while ago.
You want to roll for it? Go for it.
Sure, I'll roll for it. What do I have to get?
What'd you get?
Well, I don't know.
Oh no, it doesn't work that way.
I just got a 16.
Okay, yeah, you definitely heard that, and you certainly heard a Radwin go, "Owie, why? You a bully?" That's not what I heard, but that's what you think you heard in your head.
Yep, that's exactly what I heard.
Why is everybody so mean to me?
Bunch of jerks. It's ridiculous. I'm over it.
You made him spew. Well done.
I almost lost my coffee there.
We go work a farm with Northrum. This is ridiculous.
So I get up and I also go to the bathroom.
Okay.
Because I wanna see if Pip knows anything.
Okay, cool. You mosey on into the loo. Oddly enough, it's a big enough place where you go down like a little bit of a hallway. It kind of breaks off to the right's the kitchen, and then further down is the stairs, and underneath the stairs is like a little doorway, like 2 doors that opens up to smaller little hallways, which are the restrooms.
Sure. So I walk in and I see Pips is there, I'm assuming.
Yep. And to avoid this getting any weirder than it might
get, I don't want to go that far.
He's there, bucket and water with a a little towel, just washing his hands.
Okay. I
Hey,
just
your
walk.
pee standing up.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
I just learned that skill.
Dying here.
Good night, folks.
Oh wait, don't roll a perception check.
Yeah,
So I walk beside him. I start to wash my hands. Say, so, do you know anything about these red brand people?
Oh, you must be new around here.
Yeah, it's just us in here.
Oh,
What do you got?
wait, that's right. It's more like this. So what? You wash your hands before you go?
No, I was just eating and I got like blood on me. So
Hey, what the hell are you eating?
Toblin served us raw meat. It was gross, but I was just nice and we just ate it.
He
said it was frozen.
He straightens up and let's see. He looks around and he runs to the door and he locks it.
Oh shit.
He pulls out a knife. He's an
wanna-
assassin.
I will roll for initiative.
Yeah. Shit, I'm such a bad DM.
Oh, this poor child.
What did I do?
I'm not.
So Pip, yes.
Hey, the
Pip,
kid locked the door. I don't know about poor child.
right? You might be in some trouble.
Yeah.
All right.
The whole bathroom lights on fire.
Bloodied.
I would open that door.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
He leans into. He leans up against the door and he says, "What do you know about? What do you know about red brands?"
I know they're causing a ruckus here, so we kind of want to cleanse that for you.
And he Go back. Pip took. Oh, is that who that is? Oh. Okay, things have
Is this
turned.
you?
This is a little weird.
I swear to God, Pip attacks me in the bathroom. I'm gonna be pissed.
So, yeah, this got super weird. I did not read ahead. So
Pip attack.
Pip,
No.
I've beat up
Very
children
funny
before.
because
Being pissed in a bathroom. is
I'm in the right place then.
yeah.
kind of apropos, yeah.
So he goes, I'm gonna just drop this now because I fucked up. Pip goes, well, yeah, if you heard my dad talk about them, I saw him at your table.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so, yeah.
So you're telling me Stonehill is your dad,
Yeah, Toblin's my dad. It's my dad.
and the lady that you were with?
That's actually me babysitter.
Oh.
Yeah.
So where's your mom at?
Mom's behind the bar. Why am I
Yeah.
talking like this again?
Okay. And who's that weird guy that was hitting on your babysitter?
I don't know who that prick is. But he talks a lot. But he's a smooth talker. But look, so the reason I locked the door isn't to talk about me and my family. I actually should
Jesus Christ.
probably
Get it out, Pip.
Damn it. I'm gonna fuck this up, but anyway, he slides you. Fuck it, commit. He pulls open a reaches in his pants, pulls out a. I had to. He's in a locked bathroom, folks. Listen to me. When you have a 12-year-old locking you and a grown-up in a bathroom.
Nope. Skid on
Just
that.
thanks for
Keep on
tuning
going.
in. He hands you a rolled up map, small, and it. He says, "Don't show this to anybody," and he slips out.
Okay. I look at the map.
And you open it up, and it says Red Brand Hideout, and it is a layout to like a map to where the hideout is, and it shows a secret tunnel access in the woods.
Out of character, how did a 12-year-old have this map?
I don't know.
None of your
Probably
damn
because the
business.
DM didn't read things right.
It's okay. It's okay. All right, so
It's a really responsible 12-year-old.
So we will
The
cut.
door is no longer locked.
He unlocks the door and slips out, leaving you in the restroom alone.
What do you do now?
Cut to Adrian back at the table.
Yes.
You don't know it. You have no idea what conspires.
Just no Pip just left.
Yep. A Pip comes back and sits down.
Oh, hi there. What is your name, child?
Name's Pip.
Huh.
What's
Is
yours?
that Adrian James Jung Eddington?
Too long. Not interested. Mom, are we gonna go now?
And she just well, hold on. The nice gentleman and I were talking and exchanging mailboxes address. Look, GPS navigational map square quadrants of the things. Because what are phone numbers?
It will start with your name.
Oh shit. My name is Evelyn.
Evelyn. Sounds like a lovely name. What is your last name, Evelyn?
Fuck you. Evelyn Thompson.
Is that it?
The third. No, I'm kidding. What the fuck?
You are very, very funny.
Tripped up on
Evelyn,
my-
where do you live?
And she like whispers to you that it is one of the last houses on the north end of Phandalin. She says, look to the left, down the road. It's the last house at the
I
end.
make note
Sounds
of the
like a lot.
indications, and I say,
Oh
well,
god, I just pointed you to Eatermouth Orchard. Shit! It's goddamn these towns.
it doesn't really
Doesn't
matter.
matter. She just tells you somewhere.
Tells me an address.
Yep. An address. God, you poor people watching. Thanks for tuning in. I got like, it's
Adrian
been
will
going
be there tonight.
up and down between like 5 viewers to 9 viewers to 5. And I'm like, I don't blame you guys for leaving.
Erratowin gets up and goes,
Yeah.
puts his hand on Adrian's shoulder and says, "Hi, excuse me. Do you mind if I have my friend back?"
Oh,
It's
I see
okay.
them.
Evelyn was going to leave with her child, and we've exchanged enough information that we can continue this another time. And I wink at her.
Oh. She winks back and with a blush smile, and Pip goes, "Mom, come on!" And he like starts tugging on her arm.
Goodbye, Evelyn Thompson.
Goodbye.
I will see you soon.
Adrian, many words. And they dip out. You both go back to the table?
Yes.
All right, cool. I am going to do this since everybody kind of had a round with things. We're just gonna have you at the table and figure out what you want to do, what your next move is.
Sarah was just sitting here eating her sandwich, drinking her ale, and looking around.
Yeah, that's right. God, you got left behind. My bad.
That's okay. That's okay. This is exactly what she'd do.
Just sitting there, like one leg crossed, like.
Sitting there, yeah,
huh.
she's relaxing. She's just observing.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I think the child knows some information, and now I know where he lives.
I'll tell you what.
I come out of the bathroom.
Let's do one thing real quick. While Halamir was in the restroom, Jody, Trelena came over, and we'll kind of backtrack this. Trelena came over to
Jody,
sit down and talk to you, Thera, and
Trelena is the barkeep?
Trelena is the innkeeper's wife. Yep.
Okay.
The actual wife.
Yes. Okay.
So, she sat down, talked to you for a little bit, and she told you that there is a gentleman by the name of Dendrar. And she's only talking to you, so you would be the only one that would know this.
Okay.
It's a local wood carver
Okay.
that stood up to the Red Brands a 10-day ago. And for those who don't know, 10-day is a week. And rather than 7 days, a week is 10 days, so they call it a 10-day.
Mm-hmm.
Why not, right? Why don't we
Makes
call them
sense to me.
a 7-day? Anyway. So he stood up to the Red Brands a 10-day ago. When they came by his shop and leered at his wife, she's just telling you this story because she knows that you are looking to protect the town. She sees that possibility from you. Mm-hmm. She knows that you have affiliation with Darren. So she goes on and continues. The ruffians, in a lower tone, murdered him. And several townsfolk actually saw it happen. They grabbed his body, and now his wife, daughter, and son have gone missing. And yeah, so that part's for me. That's all she tells you, but she just says, if you do get involved with trying to do something about these Red Brands, keep them in mind. Mm-hmm. So we'll say that conversation happened while you were alone. So you got your own little thing. Yay! Everybody's got a thing. All right. You guys all regroup back at the table, and the floor is yours, or table is yours, on the floor. The table on the floor is yours.
So you guys would not believe the experience I just had with that kid in the bathroom.
Oh, you talked to the child?
That sounded wrong.
Yeah, you should rephrase that.
That sounded very wrong, guys.
You should rephrase that.
I knew you were an alcoholic, but I did not know that you are also a homosexual.
No, I'm not at all.
It's okay. We're very open in my where I'm from.
I am a very open-minded person.
Have we bought a room yet?
Or did we just come in and
sit down?
What are you trying to say?
You have not gotten a room yet.
No, we didn't.
Okay.
No,
Why don't I could I have asked the innkeeper's wife while we were discussing things? It was good that she gave me that information, and we do intend to stay further in town, but could we rent some rooms?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you can stay. Yeah, if you would have already set that up with her, then
probably before she left the table.
Yeah, she would have told you. So for you guys, it would like a comfortable room. I don't know how many you guys want. But why don't you guys talk about that in character, and we'll figure out the pricing, because I got a list right here. So.
Okay.
I just need a bed. I don't care if there's other beds in the room. I'm just not sharing a bed.
Radowin looks hurt.
I am okay with sharing a bed. I've been told that I'm very comfortable to sleep with because I radiate a lot of heat, which is good.
That works for me. I'll bunk with Adrian.
Wait, there's bunk beds?
Nope.
We'll do it this way. Wrong page. The proprietor comes back, Toblin, and he walks back and starts clearing your table off for you, and he says, "So, Thera, why is my accent changing? So, what have you decided to do?"
Well, we're going to need to stay here for a little while.
Of course, of course. Yeah, we have, actually, we have 4 rooms available this evening. You can pay by the night or pay by the week. It's up to you how
much
long
will
you're
it
planning
be?
on staying. Well, let's see. Let me look. Why do I not know this myself? I should know this. It's my own place.
And is breakfast a part of that?
So I have people for that.
Breakfast or second breakfast? There's an
Oh,
extra charge
either
for second
or.
breakfast.
Okay, breakfast.
That's for
I asked
Lord of the Rings fans out there.
Hourly charge, and I wink at him.
What?
I asked Toblin what his hourly charge is
For
for a room.
Looks at you and just kind of,
He sees that him and Adrian wants to have a room together. He's asking for an hourly rate. Just
I
saying.
don't think this is the kind of establishment for that.
So you guys, we
Now
got
who's the homosexual one?
we have two small rooms and two rooms that could probably house at least, actually, the lot of you, if you really wanted to. The comfortable size rooms are about 8 silver pieces a night, and the modest sizes are about 4 silver pieces.
How many beds or sleeping areas in your big room?
Well, if you're looking to cram all 4 of you in there, I wouldn't have any problem possibly sliding some beds around, moving some cots around, but usually they carry about 2 or 3 for the
Wouldn't
modest
mind
side.
having a small room.
I think I could take a small room too,
Okay.
and then you two lovebirds can bunk up.
Oh, we'll take a large
That
room.
this one does not have any money, and he needs to conserve his gold piece to buy his armor in the
So-
morning, and I am concerned that his funds will be insufficient to live.
So let me get this right.
I'm
Could
paying
you
for the
help
room.
him with that, Adrian?
Well,
Yes, we may share a room.
let me get this right. So you want to, the 4 of you want to take up 3 of my rooms?
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, paying customer's a paying customer. So that'll be 8. He does his math real quick on his fingers. That'll be 18 silver pieces.
I got this, guys, and I pay him.
Okay.
Cool.
Oh wow. Okay.
He takes the coin up front and walks over to his wife.
It's not chocolate, is it?
No,
It's silver
sadly.
pieces.
He'll never know.
That's right. You see him going. Ah.
That would.
Swindled again! Damn!
You're like,
We just haul ass out of there.
his wife like slaps him. I told you to stop doing that. You're gonna ruin your teeth. So yeah, he goes over to Trelena, and you see them motion back and forth about things. You can't tell, but you get the idea. You see her mosey on up the stairs. That looks like, he's penciling something in the book. So you get the idea that she's prepping the rooms for you guys.
I'm
I,
also thinking that if we have taken up most of their rooms, that one of the red brands wouldn't be able to.
Oh, that's clever.
Well, they are criminals, so they wouldn't pay for a room. They would just come and destroy and then rape people in the rooms. The criminals, they're crazy people, yes?
Yes.
So I'm gonna.
I suppose.
There's no middle ground with Adrian.
So are the rooms ready, or are they being prepared?
They're being prepared.
Okay.
At this point, it's probably 4 in the afternoon, ish. Time goes by pretty fast when you're in a pub, tavern, inn.
That's true.
I mean, so much has happened.
Yeah.
Hallamir went in a bathroom with a boy. Tony went to talk to an old man.
Adrian hit on the babysitter.
A lovely middle-aged woman, thank you.
So, with that, we'll fast forward to you guys are you just heading up to the rooms when they're waiting for the rooms till they're ready?
I
wanted to wait until the rooms were prepared and then kind of gather everybody in one room, so to let them know what I heard.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I want to bring up my experience with
Okay. All right.
in the
Your
bathroom.
experience?
Well, for the sake of preventing you guys from going out in town and then being like, who else could I talk to? Who's got a mission? Where's the question mark over the head? No, this is my fault. I will fast forward to the rooms being prepped. The what is his name?
Mr. Stonehill.
Phandalin Stonehill comes and gets you and says, the rooms are ready, and it's maybe an hour's gone by, so about 6 o'clock ish. You don't know. You've been inside the whole day. You ever day drink all day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey guys, can we
Time goes by fast.
can we all go to me and Agent's room? I've got some information that's
Yeah, same here. Let's
I
do
have
this.
some information to pass along as well.
All right, so you guys all float upstairs. Not float, except for the wizard. Wizard might float.
We're not there yet.
I misty step.
Yeah. So you all travel upstairs, meet in the larger of the rooms. Halamir, you're second to last to enter as Aradowin shuts the door. For a
Does
second.
he lock it?
For a second, Halamir, your body like freezes and tenses up and just like waits to hopefully not hear that lock. Like, please God, don't lock it. Please God, don't lock it.
I slowly make an ice knife out of my hand, just waiting.
I definitely locked the door.
Okay.
I die a
This
little
is
inside.
sensitive information.
Yep. Cool.
So can we all just sit on the circle like Indian style
Sure.
and just palaver?
On the ground?
Having a little powwow.
Yeah,
I'm
just a little
sitting on the
powwow.
bed.
All right.
You would.
Interesting.
3 beds. Why are we sitting on the ground?
I don't know.
There's chairs.
Anyways,
Yeah,
High level.
it's nice.
I just
There
assume it's a
chairs.
thing you
So-
people do.
It's a Holiday Inn,
was,
so you got like 2 beds. A wooden chair, a desk chair for a computer.
Just a desk that you never use, so
Yeah.
you just put your sleeping
the
bag
ironing
on.
boards in the closet.
Yeah.
TV.
so I had a
Nice view
little
of the highway.
conversation with Mr. Northam the farmer, and he was telling me that he doesn't know anything about the red brands, but the proprietor of the Shrine of Luck, Sister Gariel, might. So it may behoove us to make our way over there sometime tomorrow.
So I actually, and I pull it out of my pocket, have a map.
Okay. Oh. Okay.
I actually have a map where it says Red Brand Hideouts that a
In crayon.
12-year-old, that a 12-year-old gave me, and we don't ask how he gave this to me. He just gave this to me.
That sounds concerning. Continue.
Well, I mean, No, I don't want to continue. That's
You-
All right.
You look on the back, Halamir, and it says Cracker Jack.
Crayon drawing of a middle finger.
Yeah. Little Slippery Steve logo.
I will
There,
inspect the map, please.
Okay.
I hand it over.
I inspect it. Does it look like the dimensions and like the look of it? Does it look professionally made or
No, it's hand drawn.
hand drawn?
Mm-hmm.
Adult
12-year-old
hand drawn or 12-year-old hand drawn?
It was a nice hand drawn map, Halamir. I heard what you
Sarah,
said.
Is there a signature?
Low hanging fruit.
Like, artists, they sign their name.
No names. Just Red Brand Hideout. Drawing with an arrow pointing to a hidden tunnel to where the Trezendar Manor.
Okay.
Is the building that's drawn there.
So I think we should find out who our enemy actually is. Obviously, we know it's the Red Brands, but who
How
is
many
the leader?
people,
Yeah.
leader, capacities, resources,
Yeah. Like,
Darren,
recent stats?
need to know who the leader is.
Darren will have more information as well when we see him. But I got a little bit of information on that too, in that the wife of the owner told me that a fellow named Dendrar stood up to the Red Brands because they leered at his wife, and he ended up being killed. And then his wife and daughter and was there a son as well? I'm trying to remember, Chris. Wife and daughter and
Roll a history check.
Yeah.
yeah. His wife and daughter and son disappeared. So if we go looking for the Red Brands, we should keep an eye out for those three.
Okay.
Well, looks like we have our work tomorrow cut out for us.
So what is the game plan for tomorrow?
And I'm gonna fix this now too. So, Halamir, when your encounter with Pip, he said that it's when he hands you the map. Before he said anything about "don't show this to anyone," he said that he got this. He told you a very brief story about his friend was playing by the manor. Discovered a hidden entrance and drew this for him, and that's why he had it.
Fair enough.
It was just
Okay.
super brief. Like it was just like,
Yeah.
I can't, no time to talk. Just my friend was playing. He drew this. He gave this to me. If you're looking for him, this should help you.
Oh. I'm satisfied with that.
Yep. Me too.
Yep.
Well, I know I'm going to go see Nundro first thing in the morning, and then I'll probably head to the Shrine of Luck.
I might just follow you around because I need to get something at the store, too.
Well, we should probably stick together because, as they said, these people are dangerous, and I mean, we are outsiders, and outsiders are usually targeted by criminals.
Okay.
Fair.
Yeah.
But yes, we should go to Nundro, the shrine. But perhaps it would be a good idea to talk to the mayor, who seems to do nothing for this problem.
Yep. Harbrin Wester. For anybody
we might want
wanting
to
to
be
take notes.
careful about speaking with him, though, because he sounds like someone who would tell the Red Brands what we're up to.
Sounds very cowardly.
I agree. I get the feeling that he's a little bit corrupt.
But he might be easily persuaded, though.
It's true, but if you try to persuade him and it doesn't work, that could alert the Red Brands to what we're up to.
Also, could
Even
be
if it
to
does work,
hilarious
he could
shenanigans.
Even if it does work, he could just tell on us after we leave. And I'm not trying to kill the mayor.
I was thinking more about having coffee and discussing of politics as people do when they have coffee, with no intention of letting them know that perhaps we were going to help his city, because you're right, he does sound like a coward, but cowards usually talk too much.
That sounds like a very heavy talking to that he's going to need, and I think that is your department, Adrian.
Yes.
Oh yes, well obviously he would not be having tea with, no offense, just you guys, because you're not very how do we say, an important stature.
I'm not important at all.
That's not true. You're important because, like you said, you clean in your house. That's a very important task for some people.
Clean. Yes, that's what you could call it.
Yes.
I will see you guys in the morning. And Arado's gonna go.
This is your room.
Yeah, we're in your room.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, okay.
Back,
Yeah,
he just
get it.
turns back to us.
I'm just gonna take
Kicking it.
3 steps. Take 3 steps back, turn around, and lay down.
Yep. Cool.
Sarah will
Drops trowel.
wish them
Doesn't care.
good night and head to her.
Yep, I'll be like, well, I can take a hint. And just back away. And,
Good night then.
yeah, exactly.
I will take the bed that's left in this room.
Okay. All right. As you guys all split up to your separate sleep areas, words.
Rooms.
Well, 2 of them are breaking off to the rooms. The 2 of you are left together in a room, splitting beds. So, to your sleeping quarters, we'll just say. We're gonna go ahead and take a break, and we will be back. Listen, everybody, I see you out there. I love that you're still hanging out. We will be back in like 7-8 minutes. So, a little courtesy break or whatever they call them over in Europe. I can't remember, but it's...
We have to piss.
Yeah. Resting break. Here in America, we call them potty breaks, so... We'll be back in a little bit. So hang tight, stick around, and we'll eventually get out of this pub.
Dash
See,
Netflix.
I went How I Met Your Mother, but at some point on the show.
So what's up, guys, everybody? Thank you so much for sticking around. What's up, K Brodigan, Kyle? So we left off with the group just going over a little family meeting in the bigger rooms that one of the bigger rooms that they rented, and had some conversation. And yeah, that's what I've called it, it's a family meeting. And everybody went to sleep. You all had a rather comfortable night's sleep. It's been a while since you've had a comfortable bed to sleep in. So the majority of you, if you know, roleplay however you want, but would have had a pretty good night's sleep. You all wake up in the morning to the smell of bacon and toast, you know, various morning things that you're normally used to. Sorry, cat. And you make your way downstairs to a familiar tune with the music playing in the background. God damn it. And
He wants to be involved.
yeah, it's fairly empty. There's only a couple of people, actually. Only maybe a couple of people eating breakfast there, but the smell is amazing, and you are greeted by Toblin and his wife Trelina. They're standing. God damn it, you fucking little shit! All right, sorry. I can't have her on here because I got notes. They both stand there and they're kind of chuckling a little bit, and they stop, and Toblin taps his wife on the shoulder and points to you guys as you walk in. And
Floating on the air, you know, like just floating to the smell of breakfast.
Oh yeah, like the old cartoon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that bacon?
Do it again, cat. And Toblin says, greetings. How was your night's sleep? Did you have a cozy?
Good.
Yeah, that's good.
Very good, thank you.
And you
It's better
see
than the ground.
Trelena chuckles as you speak up, Adrian, and she whispers in his ear. She's like, oh, yeah. So Pip tells us you met his mom, eh? And he's looking at you, Adrian.
Yes, I did. A
Right.
lovely woman.
And Trelena starts chuckling. For those just tuning in, Trelena and Toblin are the husband and wife, and Pip is their son. Adrian met what she thought was Pip's mom, and yeah. Anyway, it was funny. So watch the YouTube version if you missed it. Anyway, they ask, Elsa actually slips in and warms you up to the table, motions you over, and asks what you'll be having.
Whatever you're making.
Okay.
I actually have quite the long day, and I think Halomir does too.
Yes.
Do you have like some kind of granola bar or just something we can just kind of grab on the go?
Well, we you know what? We do have a special kind of it's like a ball of grain and things. It's from the Valley of Nature.
Around throws up.
Let me go get you a few of those. And they
I have some bacon for the road.
some road bacon. Sure.
She
of
goes
course.
outside and scrapes it up.
Oh, you meant for the road, not from the road. Okay.
For
I'm
the
sorry.
road.
Yes.
Throws the dead cat back out the door.
Yeah. Yeah, she waits everybody's orders. So anybody else?
Do you have any fresh fruit?
Like pineapples?
Yeah.
Like pineapple?
I
Berries.
believe we have some apples and oranges in the back.
Okay, that will suffice. I
Okay.
guess.
Well,
Adrian
I
is
guess,
a little disappointed.
Well, you've probably heard with the, and then she like lowers her voice and kind of looks around. She goes, the red brands running amok across the town. Things are a little more hard to come by.
So what do you know about the red brands?
We just had the town farmer in here last night. He wouldn't stop talking about how much food he provided for the town.
Yeah, and
Tell
as
him
a
that you can't
DM,
get a
he also
hookup?
told you that they were shaking his shit down.
Oh,
But anyway, so
They're taking all the cabbages.
she
They
she
must be
buggers off.
stopped.
She buggers off and goes
They
and
must
brings
be
your.
stopped.
She brings your food. A few minutes go by. She brings your meal back to you. Elsa leans over to Adrian and she says, "You're Adrian, right?"
Yes.
A very sketchy hooded man left this note for you, and he hands it to you, or she hands it to you. And,
I opened the note.
puts the meal, smiles, puts her smile back on, and kind of politely bows and leaves the food to you, and buggers off. The note that you read, Adrian, if you're reading it just to yourself, says, you slipped away, and it won't happen again. I'll finish the job this time.
are there like a lot of periods in between those?
Yeah. Snippets from magazine, so
Magazine letters.
yeah.
That was
Times
actually
TYM.
Pip's letter to Halamir.
Yeah.
There's 17 magazine.
Won't happen again, you son of a bitch.
I'll get you, my pretty.
I fold the note and put it in my bag and make no mention of it.
Fair enough. All right. Breakfast is yours to chow down on, and then the day is yours. So we can fast forward if you want and start hitting the road.
Yes.
Or decide
yes,
where you
that's
guys.
it.
Well, why don't we do this? Maybe in a dumbass. Why don't you guys decide where you're going?
Well, I would like to visit Darren, but we don't have to do that immediately. If you prefer to go to the temple first, we can do that.
I think Darren has some information, and information is always good to have before action, which the other things might require us to do. But maybe I
hardly think going to a
misunderstood.
shrine is going to require much action. I think
don't
that's more of
think
an
so.
intelligence run as well. If you'd like, me and Halamir can go to the shrine and you guys can go see Darren.
I do not like that we separate, because then we make ourselves vulnerable. We will do each thing one at a time.
Why don't we go to the shrine?
All right.
I mean, Chris, you could tell us what's...
Actually,
Which
we
one
need to
is
go to Nandro first.
Well, there's no particular order really. It is all
Well, I'm
open.
just wondering which is on the way.
Oh,
Like,
that's
which
a good
is
question.
the closest one to where we are now?
Let's put
Before I do anything, I want to go pick
Why
up my
don't-
armor.
Yeah, Nandro.
That's what I was saying.
Okay.
Let's
Okay,
get armor
so which
first.
is closer to the armorer?
Oh yeah. You can stop by if you guys want to head out and pick up the armor. Yeah, go for that. And while you're walking, you can decide where you want to go. Since Thera, you're the one that's been there and familiar with the town, why don't you give me a survival check to kind of remember the lay of the land?
Okay. Oh, that was good. Okay, 17.
Okay. All right. Yeah. You recall that the armory is just like a when you walk out, as you're walking to the armory, that's in the square, so you're practically there. And Darren Eatermath's Orchards is literally the opposite way, and then you take a road to the left, and it's like the last big house covered with trees and orchards.
Okay, so it's pretty far away.
It's one of the
closer,
no,
or-
the shrine's further.
Oh, the shrine's further. Okay,
yeah.
so we can go.
And
yeah,
you could,
So
I mean, you could literally cut through, if you look at your map, where if you look at the green, just open green off to the left of the circle, and then up where the brown house surrounded by trees is, with a long road to it, up at the top left.
Oh, okay.
That's
yeah.
that's Eatermath's Orchard. That's where he is.
So Darren's closer.
Yeah, Darren is closer.
Well, there we go.
Okay.
Yep. So, you guys go moseying through. Let me get you something here. Da 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 da. Moseying through town. Shit. It is a rainy day. Holy shit, that's loud. So, for the sake of brevity, it's not pouring rain, but it's enough to be a little uncomfortable. But the town is still busy as ever. Town folks moseying through, holding their coats up and stuff like that. Oddly enough, because it is winter, it's one of the warmer days as it was yesterday. It was about ballpark 60 something. Not like it matters, but it's raining. The snow's gone. It's just a cold day, cold rain, and you see the armory and the familiar gentleman. Does anybody remember his name?
Nundro.
And he puts the hammer down and looks up. Ah, yes. The lot of you.
How are ya?
Oh, I'm fine, with a sarcastic smile. How are you?
I'm great.
So I take it you came to pick up your merchandise?
Yes.
And you see a little bit of a smile break through the sarcastic, bitter attitude, and you get the sense that pretty much everybody in this town kind of has a either real shitty attitude about the Red Brands being here, or a hopeful trying to be upbeat about things, just like 2020. All of us here in America.
We don't talk about 2020.
Yeah.
What's 2020?
First
So
rule of
Nundro did it,
first rule of 2021. There is no 2020.
Yeah.
We don't talk about that.
Don't talk about 2020.
So, you guys
Just smile.
We
approach,
died.
and you
Sorry.
you can actually get out of the rain into where his shop is. It's kind of a half and half outdoor, covered in canvas, and the other is, or canopies, and the other is actual inside the building. He motions you in. A little bit of, like I said, a little bit of smile breaks through because he knows that he's gonna be getting some money. He says, come on, get out of the rain.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, how was your stay at the inn, huh?
It was acceptable.
Right?
It was all right.
And,
Has high standards.
2 hots and a cot.
2 hots and a cot. Nice. And, you met, Toblin?
What's the name of the inn again? I keep
Stonehill?
forgetting.
The Stonehill.
Stonehill?
Yeah, we met
absolutely.
Toblin and the rest of his family.
Yeah.
I've written down the rest of the family and their names, but I forgot the name of the inn.
Yeah, they're a great lot, and he just kind of seems uninterested. He goes back and forth, and he goes back to the, I guess where he would have like the armories, like the leathers and the metals and stuff, and he pulls similar to what he pulled up for you, Adrian, with like a wooden hanger type thing. And he has, lo and behold, Aradowin, your makeshift homebrewed piece of armory. For people watching, this was a cyberpunk, like futuristic New Year's Eve celebration thing, and Aradowin won a dance-off from a guy that had one of those cyberpunk jackets with the glowing inner collar. The inside, as he takes it off the hanger, shows off the stitched in chainmail, and says, "I think it'll serve its purpose." And as he hands it to you, Radowin, he says, "Oh, and this thing," and he flicks it on and off, and you see the collar light up. He says,
Nice.
"My seamstress fixed that for you. I don't know what kind of sorcery is built into it, but as long as it's not hurting me, I'm okay with it."
Nundro, I appreciate it.
And he goes, "Well, and then you can show me exactly how much you appreciate it," and holds out his hand.
I gave him the Jade Frog the day before.
Yes,
and
you
I
did. That was your down payment.
afterwards.
Yeah.
The down payment. How much was left?
I believe it was only 20.
20 gold piece.
Just 20?
To be fair,
Just 20.
I could haggle the shit out of you guys like you tried to do the old man.
Let's not go down that route.
Now that I think about it,
20.
it was 60.
It was 20.
Yeah.
I put the 20 gold piece on the counter.
Okay. All right. Mark it
And
off
I say,
your
here you go.
inventory then. And he says, "Oh, you're a friend buying you. What is it? Your birthday?"
Well, the jade statue that he had was his, and that's what he put as down payment and for my armor. So I think it's only fair that I give the 20 gold piece for today.
Nundro, we shared a room, and I guess he's treating me afterwards.
Oh, I see.
So
He hands it to you, and he just you hear a slight
Adrian
whisper.
kind of like just
I look at
listens about it, like
I
thinks
look
about
at
it.
Adrian. I look at Adrian and go, "Thanks, Daddy."
Oh, God.
I am not your father, but you're welcome.
And
Nundro, I have a question. I need a crossbow.
okay, before he gets to that, he hears the interaction between Adrian and Radwin. He hands you the jacket, and he gives you a little wink, Radwin, and he goes, "Happy birthday to you. And he's just kind of like whispering it, but you can hear it. Nobody else hears it. And then he winks at you again and turns to Halamir. Are you looking for a crossbow, eh?
I am. I need something that I can. Something to shoot bolts with.
Okay. He roams to the back and sees. He dips back and leaves you guys to your own conversations for a moment. That is your cue to cover the DM
guys,
for looking something up.
I feel like I need to have something to attack with, other than my magical burning hands here.
Yes, because
Probably
sometimes
wise.
you will be depleted. Also, Radwin, I appreciate all your advances, but I am a very important man and I am promised to a different lady, probably for an alliance's business. No hard feelings. But we can be good friends.
Sure, friends for now.
Radowin's background is it's not premarital sex if you don't plan on getting married.
So, you see the short bearded familiar face come back, and Nundro is holding this light made of. You're familiar with woodwork in Halamir. It looks like to be a pine, like a hand crossbow made of pine wood, so it's lighter than usual. Places it on the table, and he says, "Well, these normally go for about 30 gold pieces, but tell you what, since it's my last one, and wouldn't mind seeing it go to a repeat customer, I'll give it to you for 20."
Yeah, I'll take it. And how much are bolts for it?
You son of a bitch.
Sorry, I mean I need to shoot them, right?
He brings over a case of crossbow bolts. Not sure how many is in a case, but we'll
20,
just say
20 to a bundle.
Yeah. Then he says these are a gold piece.
Sounds good. So you have to 21 gold altogether?
Hey, yep, I see you studied the books there with your math, didn't you?
I hand him 21 gold.
Much obliged. And stands there and just kind of stares at y'all like, so. Starts stroking his beard.
Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day. It was great doing business with you. Goodbye.
Yep, he doesn't say anything, just kind of stands and watches
Actually,
you guys.
I do have a question for you, Nundro.
Fire away.
Adrian waits in the doorway, kind of like, shit.
So, you supply... How much do you supply a lot of armor around these parts?
Hold on. Nope, this works. Actually, back to this. What? Sorry, old age, you know, things get in the ears. Probably the hairs.
Oh, you don't look that old.
Oh, why, thank you. He winks at you again.
Oh, I definitely wink back.
Okay.
Radwin, making friends.
Show is.
So, I'm sure you know of the red brands in these parts. Am I right there?
Big furry eyebrow curls up in an acknowledgement.
Do they pay you for this armor?
Do they pay me? I
mean, I don't care if you do or don't.
I try
I mean,
to
you're a businessman.
not affiliate myself with the mischievous type around here. However, unfortunately, there have come across a few times where they don't give me much of an option.
Which is, I get it. I get it.
They drop me a little bit of coin, not much though.
Can you give me a name? That's all I want.
Give me a name.
Yeah.
I'm being peaceful. I'm just.
He looks around. Give me a persuasion check. Because why not?
15.
He looks at you and he whispers. He goes, if I told you, they'd probably kill me. And he doesn't.
I'll never tell.
Doesn't say anything else.
I want to use violence, but I'm not going to use violence.
Did you say that out loud?
Sure.
He
Why?
he grabs his side hand axe and he says, What was that I heard you say?
I said I'm not going to use violence this time around.
On me?
Yes. I slowly back away. That took a lot of pride to do.
He just he looks at the rest of you and says,
I'm in the doorway.
you might want to babysit that one. He could get himself hurt with his mouth.
Yes.
Whoa.
Most alcoholics have problems with their mouths.
Don't worry, Nundro. I'll make sure his mouth hurts. Let's go, everybody. Come on, guys.
Radwin, are you feeling pretty lonely lately?
It's been a long 2 days.
And it's getting longer. Can we go?
Yeah, you guys, if you want to, if the wizard's done intimidating the armor NPC
No,
that you just bought a weapon from.
Yep.
You guys are heading to the orchards?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Although, does Adrian want to do something on the way?
Oh yeah. If there's anybody.
I just put it in the chat that I wanted to just buy some paper and ink, and we don't need to roleplay it unless you deem it necessary, and I could just jot it down in my stuff.
I'm fine with it. If Chris is, it doesn't matter to me, but yeah.
I just don't want to make this a whole shopping
Nope,
episode. So
Nope, I know. I already fucked up and made it a bar thing. So, yeah, we will say on the way you stop by like a parcels type. The trade.
Is there a general store?
Yeah, there is.
Right.
It's Barthen's Provisions, is what it's
Okay.
called.
average cost from the 5e player's handbook is good.
Yeah, just take out whatever you want and then just put in your inventory what you need.
Sounds good. Thank you.
I trust you.
That's it.
All right, cool. So you head down the trail, and you can either cut through the town greens to get to the back of Elder Eater. God, his name. Names, man. Names. Darren's place. You can cut through the field, which will save you about maybe 10-15 minutes worth of walking, or you can just walk the roads and through. So that's up to you.
I kind of want to walk the road because I want to see what this town really is like.
Okay.
I want to see more of the town.
Yeah,
Just
gotcha.
to know what we're getting into here.
Okay. Yeah. If that's everybody's opinion, then we'll just say that 15, 20 minutes later you're walking, and lo and behold, you find the Thera. You find the familiar house that you have visited once before. And again, with the rain and stuff like that, you are kind of drenched at this point with all the walking, and
She will knock on the door.
yeah,
It's a wet sound.
knock, 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 and you
Sploosh, sploosh, sploosh.
yeah, moment goes by, and eventually there is a familiar face that comes to the door, opens it up. No, Macy, don't. Get.
The cat again.
Yeah.
I get it.
Anyway, so familiar face opens the door, and older gentleman, maybe 5.5 feet tall, not very tall.
But is he elven or half elven?
You making me. I'm going to say half elf for
I
now.
thought he was one or the other, but I can't remember which.
Well, you said elven or half elven, so I'm giving you
Yeah.
half elven.
Okay, half elven.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't have his
it
thing.
said in his background, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember. Don't have that on.
Hail and well met.
He
Oh no.
he goes to welcome you, Thera, and
Hello.
sees Aradowin there, and the rest of you standing behind. And he's kind of got that old Bilbo Baggins kind of like you made it.
Well, sort of.
So well, come in, come on. And he motions you to his sitting room. There's a couch and shit.
Are you
Couch and
sure
shit.
we should be sitting here? We're a little drenched.
Oh no, it's okay. It'll dry. It's okay.
It doesn't look like a very expensive couch, anyways.
He moseys over to the kitchen, ignoring that comment, and he fires up
What a dick.
like a fire by the kitchen and starts brewing some water. And you get the idea. He's making tea, and he kind of hollers back, and he says, "So, Thera, so tell me, did you make it to Neverwinter?"
No, I did not.
No.
Actually, to make a very long story short, these fellows were very helpful in releasing me from the goblins that captured me on my way to Neverwinter.
Most people would refer to us as heroes.
I
As
see.
what?
Heroes.
I would rather companions, but all right.
So,
same thing.
it sounds like you have some heroes hero companions. So why not we just call them a little bit of both?
Sure.
I'm sure it won't hurt anybody. Well then, you didn't make it to winter. Oh no, that means that you the gauntlet.
No, I haven't yet. No.
Oh, Thera, I'm so sorry.
I am
So-
too.
So how long
I'll
have you
make it
folks been away
eventually.
from each other?
Sorry?
How long have you folks been away? You and Darren?
It wasn't that long. I was on the road for a while before I was
Okay.
captured.
But it wasn't like years or anything.
No.
Okay,
no, it
just
was
that's
like-
I'm sorry. Just need a quick background.
Let's see. All right.
Can I make a perception check just to get the
Yeah, go for it.
just to get the lay of the land? That is a 7 plus 2, 9.
Nice, it's better than an 8.
Ooh.
One better than you did before. All right, cool. So, what are you looking for exactly?
Just looking around.
All
I'd
right.
also like to see if there's anybody else, or if it's just Darren.
Just Darren and empty house, dusty. It's big farmhouse, and the reason being that it's dusty and stuff like that is it's just one man living there, and it's hard to keep up with everything the way it is. That's what
It's a
you
little
see.
bit sexist, but okay.
Fireplace in the sitting room, lit.
So, Adrian, I don't clean here.
Thank you for actually pointing that out, because I was going to say you're not doing a very good job.
I knew you were.
You're surprisingly very smart for a cleaning lady.
Thank you.
You're welcome. It's my pleasure.
So let me do this too. Let me backtrack to answer Jody's question, and I apologize for dropping the ball on that earlier. What you folks see is a fit, silver-haired half-elf, well over 100 years old. He's a fighter, so there's scars and aged, tough-looking skin. His hands, if you got a close enough look, as he hands you the drinks, you can see they're very calloused, and
He was fighting for a long time.
yeah.
We
So
can
he
tell.
sits down and he sits in the chair that's right next to the fire, facing the three of you on the couch. Explains who he introduces himself. Yeah, he introduces himself to the ones of you that aren't familiar with him. Tells him a little bit about his history with the Order of the Gauntlet and how he served as a marshal and herald for many years in the lands of the Dragon Coast, which is far to the southeast. And upon retiring, he returned to the Neverwinter region, where this is his original home. And he sits down and he just looks at you and he says, "So you're here, I guess. You got my letter, yeah?"
I did, yes.
Right. My accents are going everywhere. So that's good. That's good. I'm glad you were able to make it.
I
Really?
still want to get to Neverwinter. I will still join the Order, but it's been a little delayed. And it sounds like this town needs a little help.
Yep. I think I have something that could help the both of us there. What do you know about the old owl trouble in here in Phandalin? Do you remember us talking about that at all?
The old what?
It's the old owl trouble.
Oh, owl? Did you
Old
say?
owl, OWL.
Okay.
Not Al, like Al Franklin or something.
Please refresh my memory.
All right, and to save some role-playing time, he goes and tells you that there's stories from prospectors in the hills now northeast of Phandalin that someone is digging around in the ruins known as the Old Owl Well.
Okay, yeah.
He kicks in and he goes, more disturbingly, several of the prospectors have actually reported being chased from the area by undead.
Oh, well, that's not good.
I know you came here for the red brands, but if you can help me out with this, I can certainly pass it along. That not sure why somebody's saying audio only. No. I can definitely do something about signing you on to the Order of the Gauntlets. We can definitely pull some strings, make haste of this.
I appreciate that. I would be very grateful if my companions helped out, but this is something I would only ask if you decided you wanted to.
Well, you helped us here in the past, and we've had quite a few laughs and talks, and I think this is the perfect path for you. I believe that with everything you've told me in your past, that the Order of the Gauntlets is your destiny.
I would hope that they were a little more honest than others I've encountered.
Yes, well, that's... He thumbs up. Little old, sorry. If... I'm not gonna stop you from stopping the Red Brands, but if you could take care of this as well, I would most certainly do my best to urge the important figures to have you join immediately.
Well, I will bring it to my companions and we will discuss and decide. It is not only my decision to make.
Are they off by themselves?
No, you're here.
No, he's talking in front of you.
He's, yeah.
Oh.
I don't know what's reacting.
I was just taking it in.
As a paladin, fighting undead is kind of my whole thing. So I will be more than happy to help out.
I would be very grateful. What about you, Halamir?
I am completely down. If I get to fight something, I will fight.
And Adrian?
Feel like I could add that to my repertoire as a hero, yes.
Yes, I think you could. Very much so. So, yes.
Also, I've never seen an undead.
Now,
I've read that it's very exciting.
Darren, we're going to be trying to rid this town of the Red Brands. If we go off now and get rid of this little undead situation for you, is there anything that you can do for us to help us out?
As far as the Red Brands?
Yes.
Let me... Yes, it's... Well, I mean, it's time that someone stands up to them.
Apparently, they killed a fellow and they have his wife and daughter and son with them.
That's...
It was a week ago?
That's... He dips his head down and expresses deep sorrow in his face and just says that... He pauses, that's horrible. Well, something most certainly must be done about this then. What I can tell you now, without you having to wait to actually go out and do something and me return the favor, I will just tell you, you seem like a trustworthy lot, plus you have Thera here. The leader of the group is called Glassstaff.
Glassstaff. Why does he have that name?
Wink.
Probably because he carries a glass staff.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if there's a... I didn't know there was a different meaning behind
He
that.
winks. He winks at you guys. I'm just mucking about. Names, man.
But
People.
perhaps don't do jokes in front of Erdwin. He's pretty tense lately.
So about Glassstaff, is he... What else do you know about this person?
Well, I know that he hides in his castle, the fort, the Tresendar Manor. Are you familiar with it? Have you been around the town enough to know where that is?
Not yet.
Do you have a map?
Oh, we got maps.
We do know where that is.
Do we have it? Oh yeah, we do.
Oh, there you. The map that you got from that young boy in the bathroom.
He puts his hand out after you acknowledge that you say you have a map, and he goes, "Show me what you got."
The
My
12-year-old
hand on camera.
A 12-year-old told me not to show this to anybody in a bathroom, but I'll show you anyway.
Well, he looks at you and chuckles a bit, and he says, "Well, Halimir, is it?
Is
If you're gonna tell an old man that you met a child in a 12-year-old bathroom that gave you a map and told you not to tell anybody, I'm pretty sure you were willing to share the map."
here it is.
And he takes it and unfolds it. Did you? Alright, oh. And he just grabs his inkwell near and just circles the thing that already says Tresendar Manor and hands it back to you, and he goes, I believe the young child knew what he was doing by making this.
Okay. We weren't sure because 12-year-old.
Right. And to be fair, he sees your look of embarrassment, and he says, Don't worry. He goes, it's on the opposite end of town. Like, literally.
So this glass staff, do you know, like, what he is? Like, is he elvish?
He's a wizard that only uses burning hands and goes down really fast if you break his AC.
So he sounds like a very
Oh
spirited
shit!
guy. That
Man, what's going on? Those weren't my words.
does he have a crossbow?
I don't know what he carries. I just know that he's the leader of the pack.
I'm just messing.
Someone who needs to go down.
Yes.
Okay.
It looks like the map you show me shows a hidden entrance that might be of use.
Yeah.
Oh, and one
That's
last
all I need to
thing.
know. Yes.
And he sips his tea. They hide out, if no one else told you, at the Sleeping Giant.
That we did actually know.
Yes.
Well then, how's the tea?
Very good, thank you.
It is warm, thank you.
Why not? Eradowin, it tastes like piss.
Roll for initiative.
I take a sip and I think to myself, if I wasn't immune to disease,
Yeah, it's like a...
I'm sure I would get something.
It's a weird thing because he mainly deals with like apples at the orchard, so it's like it's a weird, bitter, like vinegary, meant to be apple taste.
Interesting.
Yeah, so...
Well, I'm not much of a tea drinker, but this vinegar tea is
He looks a little embarrassed.
drinkable.
Looks at Thera like, who'd you bring in my house? And he says, well, you're welcome to stay till the rain clears if you'd like. I don't have much, but I can make you a meal. If you're hungry, or...
We actually, I don't mean to... I mean, I don't know what you guys want to do, but we did just eat at the tavern.
We don't need any food.
Although
Fantastic. Well,
Plenty
that
of food.
saves me the work. And he laughs,
It's
chuckles a
all
little.
good. Yes.
The less work, the better, said the DM. And yeah, he just kind
so-
of hangs out.
Do we want? I mean, I would like to discuss this with my companions.
Would you like some privacy then?
If that's all right.
I will go
We
up to
just
my
have
office
some
upstairs.
decisions to make.
Can we
I
just
got
like
some streaming
leave?
to do. Got this
Can we go to the shrine and talk on the way instead of kicking this guy out of his own living room?
Well, yeah, but it
It's up
is
to you.
raining outside. It depends on like. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, you guys can. He just already starts
Okay.
buggering off. He
Okay.
knows Thera. He doesn't have a problem.
Darren
Thank you
will-
for your hospitality.
Yes. We'll see you another time. We'll be back soon.
Very,
Good day.
very well.
So while we're
Thank
walking,
you for the tea.
So
Oh,
while
no.
we're walking, I just use shape water just to like, so the water doesn't even hit us.
It's a very neat trick.
That is.
Our DM for our Tuesday night campaign chimed in and says, "Quick, everyone loot the house."
Do not tempt me with a good time.
Right? Oh my god. Roll for initiative.
Please. Okay.
Yeah, so if you want to take your time, warm up by the fire, dry off, and talk about what you want to do. Real briefly, we'll,
I think we were gonna get on our way, and then like just make our way to the shrine.
Yeah.
Alright, well, without even saying
Because-
goodbye,
No, I said goodbye.
Oh.
I did too.
Yeah,
I think
it's a good day.
Yep.
I said we'll
Good day.
be back again soon. We'll
Mhm.
see you soon, and
Okay.
and have a wonderful day.
It's silent.
Shout up the stairs.
Silent.
All right, well we're going now.
Okay, bye.
You hear, like, I'm on the pooper. Can't come right now. Bye. I'm a little tree. It's got splinters. Sorry, I'm not home right now. So yeah,
Okay,
you
we're
guys
on our
leave in the
way.
rain?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I-
Halamir is
shape-
water shaping, so we
Yep.
don't get rained on.
Yep,
Who
shape
is?
water.
How
I
weird.
use.
That's
I use
so
shape.
cool.
Yeah, cantrip.
Cool.
Just shape water.
As
have
you're
an
doing
umbrella.
that, you see one by one just folks walking by with umbrellas. No, I'm kidding.
We're
This
just, we're just
one.
like looking down on them.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're
they're,
cool.
like weird.
Welcome to my life.
All right, so where are you guys heading?
To the
Temple. Yeah.
Shrine.
To the shrine.
The Shrine of Luck.
And so, on the way, I wanted to ask them what they prefer to do first. Like, do we want to go take care of the prospectors and the undead, or like I think we may need a bit of preparation before we go after the red brands.
Isn't that what we're doing right now? Preparing.
Well, we are.
You know,
We are.
gathering intelligence.
Yes.
Mhm.
Right now we already had a long rest and everything, like, so
Yeah.
we're all beefed up and ready to go. So I mean,
Uh,
Halamir's ready.
Well, perhaps once we get to the shrine, we will get enough information to decide what we want to do after that.
Yeah, Sister Gariel might have information that can
All right.
make that decision for us.
Okay. All right. As you guys are walking and talking on your way to the shrine, it takes a good while to get there because if you look on your map, if I'm doing this right, it's when you get back into the main road, you take a left and go straight off the map where it, which would be the Tribor Trail, I think. We're just gonna say that's where you're going. God, because I really don't know. It'll probably tell me once I read here, but in the care of the scholarly acolyte. Yep. So you you approach the shrine over a time, and not trying to rhyme. And you are there, the shrine and a small little house just off to the right of it. You guys walk up, one of you knocks on the door, and there greets you is Sister Gariel herself. And she just, hello. Wait, there's whipped cream all over the face. And she opens the door and goes, hello!
Why is there?
Wait. Eradowin has to say, hail and well met.
Yeah.
I wanted to see if there was like a bust or a statue of the deity outside.
A deity?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I mean, it's a
boy.
shrine.
Man.
smart.
Go for it. Give me a perception check. I got you, fam. I got you.
Oh no, that's a 7.
Okay.
No.
So you as you're looking around, you hear Adrian go, "Hey, Isn't that the Shrine of Timora, the goddess of luck and good fortune?
I read
Adrian,
that.
why do you keep looking off to the side like that?
Isn't that where we're headed?
Because I have
You guys are at the shrine.
a cat. She's attacking my hand.
Oh.
She's like in play mode now. And I'm like, stop it.
So yeah, and what you guys see is with the building it's a temple. It's a small shrine made of stones taken from the nearby ruins, and as I said earlier, it's we're just saying it. Adrian, you would recognize it. Radwin, the closer you get, you would come to realize it's the goddess of, or Timora, the goddess of luck and good fortune.
Cool.
That is what I said.
Well met.
Yep, yeah. So, pie in the face, she wipes it and says, hello. And, how can I help you? I don't know why.
Why do you have pie on your face?
It's usually you put it in your mouth. I am confused.
Seems like a waste of pie.
It's
Hey, we have this
it's a
conversation
hobby.
inside of the shrine.
I wasn't expecting anybody.
Sorry.
It's a rainy day. I make pies. This is what I do.
Interesting.
This is a very strange town.
She motions you in. No, it's just that you got a messed up DM is what the problem is. So she motions you to come in, and everybody give me a perception check. Just get you guys rolling a little bit. It's gonna be 10 o'clock in 2 minutes too, so we're probably gonna wrap it up here soon.
Got a 15.
Hey.
18.
Ooh, nice.
Oh shit, you got a 20.
Alright, so
I did.
15 or higher then?
Yep.
Yep.
All of you, except for Redman. Alright. So
Classic.
3 of you.
You should start using your sheet,
I
actually.
need glasses.
3 of you.
My character needs glasses.
Okay.
3 of you notice behind her is like a family crest, and it has a H with a shield on it. And she, one of you, probably Thera, rings a bell. You've seen this before. It's the Harper family crest.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay. And what you know of the Harpers, Thera, would be that they are a scattered network of adventurers and spies who advocate equality and covertly oppose those that use power.
So she would be well disposed towards getting rid of the Red Brands.
Correct. Yeah, they are information gatherers that don't use force as much as just information and spreading the knowledge to the appropriate people that need to know it.
Yeah, the use of force is for the Order of the Gauntlet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my job.
So she welcomes you into the temple as you're already in, and you see, as weird as it is, it's a temple, but there's like, she takes you to the back where there's like a kitchenette area, real small, and there's just powder, like baking powder, flour and just a mess and pies and stuff. She's still wiping her face off, and she leans up against the counter, and she takes a look at all 3 of you and says, "So, let me guess. Why am I committing to this voice?"
When you start a voice and you're not sure you like it, it's too late because you've already decided on the voice.
So, what?
I have to go to bed now, right?
Yep.
May I sleep downstairs?
Yeah, sure.
Hey,
Alright.
I love you, buddy. Have
Love you
fun.
too, buddy. Alright. I didn't hear what the last part headphones said.
What up?
So she says,
Darren sent you, didn't he?
He did, yes.
Well, originally
Well-
it was Narthram.
Yes, actually, we had from a number of sources.
She's still a little bit of like whatever is on her face, and
Oh,
and she acknowledges. What'd you say his name was? The old man, the farmer, right?
Narthram?
Narth? No, I think it was just Narth.
It
Pretty
is
sure it's just
now.
Narth. All right, Narthram.
oh, you mean Narth? Yes. So he and
He must have been being more formal
Darren.
with me.
Hmm? Well
Using
then,
his full name.
Oh shit, where did the fucking thing go?
Is the door closed?
It was
You're
Narth.
inside?
It was Narth. And the door, she has shut the door, yes.
Okay. I
Um,
notice you have a very interesting symbol on your wall.
Oh,
oh yes. This is my family crest. I'm a harper,
Okay.
but don't tell anybody.
You might not want to have it on your wall
we're gonna
if
start doing this
you
again.
wanted to hide that.
I know.
Just
I'm
saying.
just. It's a Harper thing. Inside family joke.
I see. Okay.
Rule number
Well-
1 of the Harpers: there are no Harpers.
Okay.
So you
Sister,
yes.
sister, we heard about the little red brand problem that the town is having, and I expressed to North that we are willing to help, and we were pointed in your direction.
We would like to help.
She just claps her hands, and there's baking powder, flour. She's just like, you can tell, too. I don't cook. I don't bake either. So she powder flying, and
Oh, oh, wonderful, wonderful. So you'll take care of the red brands then. This is amazing. We haven't been able to find anybody that would stay long enough to do so.
We're going to need some help. I am suspecting.
Well,
And information.
well, I do have some important things that need to be addressed before you consider taking the Harpers on this early. What do you know about the Banshee's bargain?
initiate quest.
Oh, how many people do we need to do favors for before we can get to the thing we really want to do?
This is the third.
That's
Yeah.
what I warned you about before the stream. I was like, you're gonna run into a lot of people
Okay.
giving you a lot of things to do, so it's just gonna be a session of figuring out what gets done when. All of the favors, says T. Gill.
Oh, the favors.
I did want to address Jody too, just real quick. They said, Farah, I could listen to you read the phone book. Your voice is so smooth. Aww.
Oh,
That's because she's a voice actor, y'all.
Well, you know, I'm role-playing a sloth.
Essentially. Not really.
Essentially.
Not an
a real
anthropomorphic.
sloth, but yeah.
sounds like butter.
Anthropomorphic sloth. Yes.
Well,
I'm gonna speed up this part. She said recently Gariel's superiors asked her to undertake a delicate mission. They wanted her to persuade a banshee named Agatha to answer a question about a spell book. Sister Gariel, or however you want to pronounce her name, sought out Agatha in her lair, but the creature did not appear for her.
why not?
Oh, well, you know, Harpers and things, I guess. I don't know.
We're a Harper?
No, she says she's a Harper.
I
Sister.
know, but like the Banshee didn't appear because she was a Harper? Like
She
what?
just shrugs. She doesn't know why.
Okay.
And then she goes on and continues. She desires an intermediary to bring Agatha a suitable gift. A jeweled
kind of,
silver comb, specifically, she walks over to a drawer and pulls out. Who's watching the stream? And Tony.
I mean,
Pulls out.
I saw it. I saw the news flare up. Shit. Anyway, so she hands you this silver comb, a jeweled silver comb, and tells you that potentially that this could persuade the creature to tell you what she knows and the location of the spell book belonging to a legendary mage named Bow Gentle. Spelled just like it sounds. Bow Gentle. Mr. Bow Gentle.
Okay.
Now, she says to you that she believes that a character could possibly flatter Agatha by flattering her vanity, and might be able to make a trade with the comb for an answer. She says it's a theory. That's what they think it's possible.
What happens if she doesn't accept the comb?
Well, rocks fall and everyone dies. Good night, everybody.
Well, all I'm saying
Very
is,
Game of Thrones
if
ending.
she attacks
yes.
and we kill her, then no one finds out where the mage's spellbook is.
That is a possibility. You make a good point. However, it's a risk that I think you might want to take. After all, there are some healing potions in it for you.
And she waves her fingers.
3 to be exact.
Well, we could use those.
It's very useful to have healing potions
Yes.
because we have
Great.
people that get hurt very easily.
Where
I
is,
look at Halamir.
What say you?
I think
my
everybody
friends?
looks at Halamir.
Game of Thrones ending.
Where can this banshee be found?
She tells you.
Is it nearby?
I believe it's the graveyard. That's what she said. That's what she said.
That's what she said.
Yay.
She said. That's what she said down by the seashore. In a she shed. Yeah. I don't have that information as a DM at the moment. It's in a layer, and I played this before, so I'm pretty sure it's a graveyard, and that there's a well in the middle of the graveyard.
Okay.
She says
Is this
that.
the same well that the undead are coming out of?
Oh shit!
That's where the
That are attacking the
prospectors
prospectors? Two
what?
birds with one stone!
are. I was thinking the same thing, but I think
Wonderful!
It's not.
How convenient!
I'm just gonna say fuck it. It's a graveyard, and there's a stand-up tomb, the kind you walk in. And that's where she's in.
Ah, a crypt!
I don't want to do the two birds, one stone thing. However, it would be very convenient to be like
It would.
in the middle of combat. Hey, there she is! Quick, throw the comb. And she's like,
Oh, and thank you. By the way, the book is over here.
got it, thanks.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
That'd be nice. That would be really nice.
Yep. So, with that information being said, we're gonna call it a night. It's after 10 o'clock.
That's good.
Thank you to all.
No need for pineapples.
No pineapples this time. No cacao, no pineapples.
We talked about pineapples too many times, so it wouldn't work anymore.
Does anyone know what pineapples mean? Like the people watching this?
No, but that was our safe word to
Okay.
end it last week, and I
Didn't work.
think everybody else just went like Adrian's sitting there going, "Oh, I would like
Looked
do you
at
have
me like I was
pineapples?"
the weirdest
I
person
was
ever.
the dumbest DM ever, just going,
What?
I'll see what I have in the back. So, anyway, I want to thank everybody. First of all, my super awesome team of super awesome players for being patient with me. Normally introduce myself as the humble and very confused DM. That's what I am, folks. You watched it. Whoever stuck around, you see how bad this is. For me, not for them. I am always ill-prepared and maybe only a month into this whole DM world thing, so it's a lot for somebody with ADHD.
You're doing well.
Thanks. But yes, thank you to everyone in chat as well. Tgil2442, Dominated Squash, and I know I saw some of you others in there. Kay Brodigan, and yeah, gosh, I know I'm missing names, but anyway, thank you all. I see 5 viewers. Thank you all for tuning in. That is all for lore tonight, and we will see you next Thursday. Be good to yourself, be good to each other, be awesome, and beat hate with love. Love you guys.